What's up, y'all? It's your girl Chanel from Complex Simplicity, and I wanted to do a quick recap or my review of tonight's episode of Being Mary Jane. I feel like I want to start, you know how I have the Sex and the City Thursdays? I feel like I want to do Being Mary Jane Tuesdays, or Mondays even. That may sound better. Being Mary Jane Mondays. So yes, I absolutely love this show. I've shared it with you all quite a few times on the website, and tonight's episode definitely didn't disappoint. What stood out to me the most, aside from the crazy office politics that a lot of us have to deal with, you know, that good old glass ceiling, so to speak, loved I love the budding relationship that Mary Jane has. I don't even remember the guy's name, with her on-screen boyfriend. I feel that he does a good job of like giving her certain loving reality checks. Us as women can really get ahead of ourselves, you know, when we're involved with a guy, getting to know a guy, we like him, you know, we're just like going in for the kill. And tonight's episode, Mary Jane wanted to she's looking for an apartment because, you know, she changed jobs over, sorry, I got makeup running. She changed jobs, you know, she was living in Atlanta working for SNC, and now she's at some type of morning show situation in New York City. And she's been living in a hotel room for a while now, and of course her time is running up, I should say, and she needs to find a place. Her brother is killing it out there in the real estate game, and he was trying to help her. She found a place that was amazing, but very expensive, very ritzy, and in her mind, she automatically jumps to thinking that her boyfriend, who she's only been dating probably for less than a month, is going to move in with her. I love the fact that he constantly brings her back to reality and is like, listen, I don't want to move in with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, we just started dating. Pump your brakes, you know? And when they actually go to look at the place that she's interested in, and she's still kind of pushing her agenda of him moving in and playing with that fantasy idea, he yet again gives her a reality check, and she absolutely flips, kicks him out, and in her mind they broke up. A couple days later, maybe the next day, he knocks on her hotel room door, and he's like, you know, there for the usual shows that they watch. You know, that's what I love that as couples. Like my husband and I, we have our TV shows, our Netflix shows that we watch only together. I think that that's a great source of bonding. But anyway, he knocks on the door and she's like, I thought we broke up. And he's like, when did that happen? We had an argument. Couples argue at times. We're adults and we work it out. You know, I love that. This seems so foreign to her. It's so cool to see her in a role where she's not running the show, where she's not the one that has the upper hand. He actually is the one that brings her down to earth, back to earth. And that just got me to thinking that a lot of times us as women, and I've been guilty of it, rush things. Oh my goodness. We kind of fall in heavy with a guy, not even love. We fall into heavy and we already see the house, the kids, the white picket fence, the dog, the luxury cars, and it's like, pump your brakes. You're getting to know one another. This man has kids. It's gonna take time before they can move to that place. You know what I'm saying? Of taking those kinds of huge steps in a relationship. And so I just want to encourage us women. I know we get caught up in the romance, the fantasy, like I was discussing the other night with you. However, we have to have a certain kind of alert within us where we're like, Chanel, slow your roll. Pump your brakes. You're getting to know this guy. Have fun. Take it a day at a time. Stop trying to rush this man to the altar. Let me tell you something. Guys are not going to allow you to rush them to do anything. I would say a man who knows what he wants and what he needs is not going to allow anybody, no matter how much he loves and cares for you, to rush him into doing anything that he is not ready to do. And a lot of times, as I always say in sharing my own experience, when you think you're ready for such serious things in a relationship, sometimes we're not. So get to know the person at their best, at their worst. Enjoy the journey to hopefully getting to that committed true place of like taking the relationship to the next level. Take your time with that. There is no rush. I know Mary Jane says, I'm gonna be 40 years old in 2 months, so that's probably why I'm gunning it. I have my own goal. I'm trying to like make sure that I lock this thing down before I'm 40. And he's like, well, join the club. I'm in my 40s, or am approaching my 40s as well. And let's still take our time with this. You know what I'm saying? And I think that she is not even realizing how decent of a guy she actually has this time. And I'm hoping that she doesn't screw this up. And so that's what's going to definitely keep me tuning in. The work drama, yeah, but more than anything, it's definitely this budding romance and relationship that she has with this comedian dude. And so I said, why not jump on real quick and kind of just talk about that? Us ladies, we need to slow our roll sometimes and just let things flow, let things happen in the natural way that they are supposed to. Let's stop forcing things. I actually know people who force things in life and relationships and find that things never work out for them. That's for a reason. It's just take your time. Enjoy your life. Don't rush it away. Don't try to hurry up and marry a guy, because at the end of the day, you have to be ready for that. That's like some real ish. Like, make sure you're ready. Take it from your girl. Been there, done that. Rush things. At some points was constantly talking to my husband now about that when we were just dating. And I had to learn, slow your roll. When it's meant to happen, it is going to happen. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying don't date with a purpose. I'm not saying to just sit around and let a man take all the time in the world that he needs. But also just know that putting pressure on a man is not going to make him want to marry you sooner. And if he does actually allow you to pressure him, that's not the ingredients or recipe for a great marriage, right? So let things happen the way that they're supposed to happen. God will never steer us wrong. What's meant to be, guess what? It is going to be, regardless of what you do or don't do. So take it for what it is. Continue to head to complexsimplicity.com. Until next time.